Primal shotgun is everyone's favorite weapon right now. It's one of the most balanced guns Fortnite has ever added. It might be a little OP at the moment, but I still think it's worth learning to use. So, in today's video, I'm going to go over everything you need to know to master the Primal shotgun and dominate in Season 6. Let's start with the basics, the gun itself. Hypex posted this picture which shows all the damages of the weapons this season, and here are the Primal shotguns. It looks low, but the number itself is just the damage per pellet, and the gun shoots 5 pellets per shot. This means a blue Primal, for example, hits for 60 body, not 12, and the headshot multiplier on this gun is 1.25, so a blue Primal headshot is 75. Now those numbers sound pretty bad, but remember, the Primal is practically like a drum shotgun, so it fires super fast. At 12 rounds per clip,
that's a lot of damage!
I said the Primal was like a drum, but it's not exactly a drum. It's more like a burst shotgun, and it shoots in bursts of 2 with pauses in between. You only need 2 bursts or 4 shots to kill a 200 health player, so that means you can basically kill a full trio without reloading if you hit all your shots. This also means you can actually win a 1v1 without realistically having to reload at all. The reason I bring this up is because a lot of people like to reload the Primal out of habit because you're scared you're going to run out of ammo. Thing is, it takes over 3 seconds to reload and you don't have to. If your gun has at least 6 shots in it, you're not going to run out of ammo before winning or losing that fight, especially if you're half dumb. That brings me onto my next point. To use the Primal shotgun effectively, you need a little bit of tracking aim. Hitting that first shot can make a big difference, but being able to track a moving opponent after is what really matters. If you can work on your tracking in aim duels, Kovacs, or any other aim trainer, you'll dominate with this gun. As a plus, tracking applies to other aspects such as SMGs as well, so you're not just wasting your time. If you're on controller, by the way, you can just disregard everything I just said, since tracking is literally built into your input.
35 bei dir, Reason.
Bin drin. Perfekt, One Repeat, Digga, die Shotgun ist viel zu OP, Bro.
Now onto the playstyle. Everyone thinks you have to jump in with the Primal, but you really don't. Crosshair is wide, but from a single tile range, you can deal really good damage. Also, notice that the ADS makes your crosshair a lot smaller, which means that you can use it from a pretty good distance. Even though you don't have to jump in, you still can. If your opponent has a pump and you time your psycho right, it's not going to be a 50-50, it'll be more like a 95-5. This applies in both defensive and offensive box fighting. Wait for a good moment, like when your opponent has their build or pickaxe out, then run at them with your guns blazing. A lot of people do like to bait with a quick switch, like a pickaxe and then back to a spaz for example, so you have to be careful when you time it. If you do manage to get it right, however, let me just say, it's wraps. You'll most likely win the fight right then and there. Just because you have a Primal though, doesn't mean you can just disregard piece control and run into people's boxes. It's still a great gun once you've boxed opponents. When this is the case, if you're running with momentum, I recommend getting right in their face. This means that you can't miss, and it's harder for the other player to kill you. This also has the added effect of making them panic. Remember, no matter what shotgun is the meta or what's out, what's in the loot pool, piece control is still king, so you always want to practice it and apply it to your gameplay.
I boxed him! Boxed! Oh my god, this gun is so broke! This gun is so broke!
A good technique I've always pushed for is to shotgun freshly placed builds, which makes the build one pickaxe. This allows you to break walls quicker and keeps the fight dynamic. This still works with the Primal shotgun, but just barely. The Primal does like no damage to builds. Like seriously, it hits like a tack on a player in Season 5. You can still break walls with this tactic, it just doesn't work as well and it's not as efficient. Also, I definitely wouldn't advise spraying and wasting your shotgun ammo on walls or builds unless you're trying to pre-fire, which also doesn't really work. Bottom line is, the Primal is a perfect gun for high exposure encounters where you have enough time to squeeze in multiple shots and deal quick damage. If you like flashy chip damage edit plays, stick to the pump. But that's it for my analysis of the Primal shotgun and how you can use it to dominate in Season 6. If you guys enjoyed or learned something, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for more Fortnite competitive content just like this. Also, be sure to use code JEDI2X in the Fortnite item shop to support me. Thanks guys, and peace.